Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. Now our first story of today is a huge update on the EDP445 situation. Now we've been talking about this in our last few videos, but if you don't know what happened here, the massive YouTuber known as EDP was recently exposed for inappropriately messaging an underage girl. Now this was a decoy set up by a YouTube group known as Predator Poachers, and these guys actually set up a whole sting operation to catch EDP, and they confronted him at an apartment complex where he literally admitted to sending these messages. So obviously people have been very upset with EDP over the last few days, and just a few days ago we talked about how EDP deleted all of his videos off of his YouTube channel. Well, now EDP's massive YouTube channel with over 2 million subscribers has been completely deleted off of YouTube. YouTube has terminated his channel, saying here that he has violated their community guidelines. So EDP is no longer on YouTube, and it looks like he'll never be able to make another YouTube channel again. It seems like he is permanently banned off of the entire platform. Now, not only did EDP get banned, but also the person that exposed EDP got banned as well. That's right, Czech Goldstein was also banned off of YouTube. So Czech Goldstein was one of the main guys in this Predator Poachers group that caught EDP, but after he exposed EDP, he also got exposed over Twitter and social media, and people showed videos of him saying the N-word and other really messed up stuff. So this guy who exposed EDP in the first place has now been banned as well. The YouTuber known as Augie responded here saying, "In my opinion, EDP445's ban is deserved. Not sure about Czech Goldstein's, but to be fair, they were ban evading openly, so I'm not surprised at all to see them go." And that's right, this Czech Goldstein guy from Predator Poachers has had many issues with YouTube in the past, so people felt like he has been ban evading from YouTube for a while now. Now our next story of today comes from the YouTuber known as Drew Gooden. Now Drew Gooden is huge on YouTube. I'm sure many of you have watched his videos before. I mean, he makes millions of views every single time he uploads. Now actually a few days ago, people on Twitter got very upset with Drew. People were trying to cancel him because he had made tweets back during 2016 that people felt were very offensive towards Asian people. You had a lot of people tweeting out saying that these were racist. So after many people on Twitter got upset with Drew for posting this tweet, you had a lot of people telling him to delete the tweet, and he did delete the tweet pretty quickly. But then people got even more upset with Drew because they're claiming here that he deleted the evidence and he's trying to hide his offensive past. I mean, it really seemed like Drew just could not win here over Twitter. People were upset with him no matter what he did. But yesterday, Drew did decide to post a full apology video for making this tweet back in 2016. And this video completely blew up on Twitter. It has around 500,000 views in less than a day. Just watch this.
Hey guys, so a few of you have been reaching out to me about a really shitty tweet I made in 2016, and I just want to publicly address it and apologize for it. I used to think that edgy jokes were funny, and I tried to make a joke that frankly doesn't make sense. There's no punchline. It's just two offensive stereotypes back to back. I am baffled that I ever thought this was funny. This is the laziest form of comedy that there is, and I'm so sorry for making such a stupid, insensitive tweet. I'm sorry to the Asian community and specifically to Asian fans of mine who saw this and felt betrayed. These aren't the type of jokes that I like to make. I don't think this kind of humor is funny, and I never want to say anything that is hurtful to a group of people. That's not the type of content that I want to put out into the world. I want to make people laugh and feel good, and this type of shit does the opposite, because not only is it not funny, but using these lazy, racist stereotypes is harmful to the Asian community. There's way too much of that going on in the world already, and I hate that I ever contributed to that because I thought I was just making an edgy joke. I deleted that tweet a few months after I posted it because I realized how stupid it was, and I've regretted it ever since. I know that that tweet does not reflect my beliefs or who I am as a person, and I hope that the way I've carried myself over the past 5 years since then is proof of that. But I also understand that I made a mistake, and it's not up to me to tell you how to feel about it or expect you to forgive me. I just wanted to genuinely apologize because I'm really ashamed of myself for this, and I'm sorry for letting you guys down.
Drew then further responded here saying, "I know it doesn't undo what I said, but I will also be donating $5,000 to each of these 3 organizations." And he shows here that he is donating $15,000 to multiple Asian non-profit organizations. Obviously, he's trying to show people that he has changed. He says, "If there are any others that you'd like me to match this donation to, please let me know." Now, there was very mixed feedback on Twitter when it came to Drew's apology. You had some YouTubers saying here they felt like Drew was over-apologizing because they know that Drew has changed and he would never be offensive like that anymore. Actually, the YouTuber known as Justin Wang responded saying, sorry bro, you gotta do it again, this time with more tears and perhaps whipping yourself. So some YouTubers felt like Drew took this a step too far, but on the other side here, you had many viewers that felt like Drew did not apologize enough. You had some viewers saying that Drew actually should have posted this apology to his YouTube channel because it's his biggest platform that he can share with his audience. Steven responded to Drew here saying, I feel that this needs to go on your YouTube channel as well. It may be uncomfortable, but your biggest platform is there, so I think you need to take accountability on the platform with the largest reach. You also had other people on Twitter saying that Drew needs to address other things that he said over 10 years ago. Apparently he said the R slur at one point in time. Now we can't confirm this because this was such a long time ago, but other YouTubers responded to this saying that this is insane because it was such a long time ago. The YouTuber The Quartering responded saying, imagine apologizing for a 6-year-old tweet. Once you open yourself up, you'll be apologizing forever. Case in point. So while one group on Twitter felt like Drew was over apologizing here, and another group on Twitter felt like Drew did not apologize enough, many of Drew's proclaimed Asian viewers actually felt like this was a good, genuine apology from him. Mandy tweeted this out. She says, as an Asian person, I do think your more recent actions have shown that you're better than the person who tweeted that, so I accept the apology and I'm glad you brought it up, even now when you could have just easily ignored it. However, if you're Asian and still don't accept the apology, know that you're just as valid and your reactions to this can only be your own. If you're giving people shit for still feeling hurt by the past tweets, I don't care if you're also Asian, kindly fuck right off. Another fan responded saying, I think you have 100% proven to not have that mindset anymore. I used to think that stuff was funny too, especially me being Asian. I felt like I had to fit right in. I and many others are really grateful for you acknowledging it though, 100 out of 10. So while you do have mixed feedback on Drew's apology, you have a lot of viewers that are saying that this was a very genuine and good apology from him and they do accept it. Now the next story for today's video comes from the YouTuber CallMeCarson. Now I'm sure you all know who Carson is, but a few months ago Carson was exposed because he was messaging an underage girl inappropriately. Now I want to make it very clear here, there was only a couple year age gap. Apparently this girl was 17 years old at the time, but at the same time many of Carson's good friends came out and said here that what he was doing was completely wrong. So people are still very upset with Carson for what he did, and many people don't know where he is. He hasn't posted at all on social media since that actually happened, but it looks like Carson just posted for the first time in nearly 4 months just a few days ago. That's right, he posted this to his Insta story where he just shows a video of his cat, and you can tell Carson is giggling in the background, he's having a good time, and this video is only a few seconds long. Just watch this.
That seems about right.
So Carson posted this to his story the other day, and you had many people asking, what is going on here? Why is Carson posting? Is he coming back for good? But then after 6 minutes of this being up, he immediately removed it. So it just seemed like for some reason Carson posted this out of nowhere, and many people are now asking, what exactly is going on with Carson? Is he going to start coming back? Are we going to start seeing more posts from him on social media over the next few days and weeks? Or was this just a one-off post and we're not going to see him for another few months? But you also have a lot of fans and viewers responding to this, saying that they are happy to see Carson is doing well and that there's nothing wrong that's happened to him. And I'm sure, as many of you know, I did contact Carson about a situation when it happened a few months ago, but he still has not responded to me. But I would not be surprised if we start seeing Carson post more to his social media over the next few weeks, and then eventually he'll fully come back and address the situation and everything that happened a few months ago. Now our next story of today is from the huge YouTuber and streamer known as This Guy's Toast. I'm sure many of you guys have watched his streams or videos before. I mean, this guy is absolutely massive, and he recently actually just got banned off of Twitch. That's right, this happened 2 days ago. He says, I got a temporary ban from Twitch. Not a big deal since I don't usually stream there, but it does mean I have to avoid playing with any friends streaming for a few days. So This Guy's Toast has millions of followers on Twitch, and he was just banned out of nowhere, okay? And Twitch claims here that he was banned for unmoderated hateful conduct during his stream. Apparently, there was hateful conduct on his stream, and you have many viewers and other creators coming out saying this is insane because this guy's toast would never hurt a fly. This guy has been super nice on Twitch. He has never said anything wrong. Why was he banned? Well, Twitch did not actually give him the specific reason as to why he was banned, and Disguised Toast had to find this out himself. He responded saying, I didn't get a specific reason, but if I had to guess, I was watching an old Twitch clip of mine that includes a toxic player using the F slur against me. We'll try to be more careful in the future. Christopher Yee responded saying, I mean, obviously you don't endorse that. That's a bit of a dumb ban. And you had so many other streamers coming out saying that this is insane and that he should not be banned for something like this. I mean, he didn't actually use the slur himself, and at the same time, Twitch did not tell him exactly why he was banned. He is just guessing right now. Now, the huge streamer who won his lawsuit against Twitch we talked about in our last video, Phantom Lord, responded to Disguised Toast here, saying this is one of the biggest problems with them. Why do you have to guess, Toast? You might be fine with this punishment, but imagine if you were a full-time streamer on Twitch and wanted to make sure you didn't lose your livelihood. Vague reasons are only to protect Twitch. So clearly, people are still very upset with Twitch and how they've been handling banning some of the biggest streamers on the platform. I mean, it just seems like they don't give people the specific reason as to why they get banned, and it seems very unfair how some streamers get banned and other streamers don't. Now, another huge streamer known as Your Rage posted a video to his channel yesterday where he says, Dear Twitch, and this is a 20-minute long video where he goes in detail on how Twitch is completely messing with their big streamers and even their smaller streamers as well.
If you're in my community on Twitch or any community or you're close to my community, there is a high chance you will get banned off this platform, off twitch.tv, for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. Let me show y'all what I mean. My friend Jeremy Dossely, shout out Jeremy. He no longer streams on Twitch. I don't know if he'll ever come back. He might. He was an amazing streamer, right? In September 2020, he got suspended for 7 days in the middle of his 24-hour. Actually, at the tail end of his 24-hour. Boom, banned. What did he get banned for? Using hateful slurs or symbols. Where? In your channel profile. I talked to a Twitch mod. They said when they say this message, that means a violation occurred on your Twitch profile, like around the profile picture or something. Bro, there was nothing on his profile. Nothing, just his email. Nothing. It's been the same profile for months, right? So he sent an appeal. To this day, he never got a response. Chat. 1 week later, exactly 1 week later, yours truly, Your Rage Gaming, banned using hateful slurs or symbols. Where? In channel profile. Indefinite. I'm going crazy. I'm spazzing. Worst day of my life. What are the worst days of my life? I'm thinking it's up, bro. But y'all, YRG went crazy. Y'all went crazy. Y'all got it trending. There was absolutely nothing on my channel profile. As you could see, there was nothing. This is the second I got banned. This was in my bio. Just my emails. My about was my social media links. That's it. This was my profile. This is my profile. Something. What's TOS on here? And people wouldn't believe me. People was like, nah, you did something. You know what you did. You did something. People wouldn't believe me. Twitch wouldn't just ban somebody for no reason. Twitch wouldn't believe me. Guess what, bitch? Oh, 1 day later, look at the email I got. Your account was suspended or blocked due to a mistake on our part. And the only reason why I got unsuspended, why my appeal even got looked at, is because 1, we were trending #1 on Twitter. Going crazy. They had no choice. 2, I had hella connects, hella Twitch mods, Aiden's. We had hella connects trying to look at this shit, right? So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm blessed to have the connections, the voice that I have to get this trending. But the thing is, the little guy doesn't. You know, the motherfucker averaging 10 viewers, 15 viewers, 7 viewers, 100 viewers, 200 viewers, 300 viewers, 400, 1,000, even 2,000 viewers. That's not enough. So what about them? What about the thousands of people that are probably getting banned that we don't even know about?
And our next story for today's video comes from a lot of the top meme animators on YouTube. I'm sure many of you guys have watched some of these meme creators on YouTube before. Creators like Dolan Dark, Grande, a lot of these big time YouTubers. These guys make animations and sometimes they'll make like short little meme videos. But recently it seems like YouTube has been completely completely messing with them. Apparently, YouTube is now paying them about 1/10 the amount of money they used to pay them for their short videos. Dolan Dark was one of the first creators to call this out last week. He tweeted at YouTube saying, "Is there a reason revenue has significantly dropped to about 10 cents per 1,000 views for people who make shorter videos? Multiple people who make memes and animations I've spoken to have all been affected over the last 10 days. Is there any reason for this?" Now, YouTube responded back saying something pretty generic here. They're saying that shorter videos make less money, but we've all known that. But it seems like just recently, a lot of these meme YouTubers have been making a lot less money. I mean, we're talking 1/10 of what they used to make on these short videos. Now, the YouTuber known as The Real Sully G made a video just yesterday on this, and he talks about how YouTube is completely killing these creators' channels. Just watch this.
So some of you might have caught my stream last night on Twitch where I talked about what I'm dubbing the short apocalypse on YouTube. To oversimplify things, on April 12th, YouTube started slashing ad revenue for videos that are under 2 minutes long. Originally, to have pre-roll ads run on your videos, the video had to be over 30 seconds long. If your video was under 30 seconds, it was not eligible to have pre-roll ads on it. So as long as the video was 31 seconds long, you're good. You get standard ad rates. Everything's fantastic. But then all of a sudden, YouTube creators who make short videos started realizing their ad revenue was plummeting. And I mean, this is across the board. This is not just a few people here and there. It is everyone who makes short videos. This is affecting all the big meme creators, Dolan Dark, Grande, Cads, to name a few. Everyone's being affected by this. So what changed? According to YouTube, absolutely nothing has changed. They are refusing to acknowledge that something has changed, whether it was intentional or not. They are saying we are the ones at fault because we do not understand how ad revenue works on the platform. People are now theorizing a video has to be 2 minutes long in order to get pre-rolls. So it has to be over 2 minutes or you can't get pre-rolls on it. YouTube is not confirming this because they're denying the entire problem exists.
Now, this video completely blew up on Reddit yesterday. It has tens of thousands of upvotes and made it to the front page, and people are very upset with how this whole genre on YouTube is being treated right now. Okay, so our final story for today comes from Jake Paul. Now, I'm sure many of you know that just last week, Jake Paul had a huge event where he boxed the ex-UFC fighter Ben Askren, and he knocked him out in the first round. This was a massive event. Jake claims that there was over 1 million pay-per-view buys, and according to Jake, this has generated around $60 million in revenue. So clearly this event was huge, and while this event was taking place, there was a lot of YouTubers and streamers that were actually illegally streaming this event, whether it be on Twitch and YouTube. Well, it turns out that the event organizer, Triller, is now going to sue all of these YouTubers and streamers that were illegally streaming this event. And even though many of the people who streamed this event had anonymous names, Triller is going to find out who they are, and they're going to try to sue them and prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. So this is not a joke anymore. If you are illegally streaming these YouTube boxing matches, it looks like these companies will literally go after you, even if you think you're anonymous on your social media accounts. And that's it for our video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.